What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero. Welcome to week 2 of the NCPL. We're going up against JP, coach of the Peniche Primarinas. We've been doing quite a bit of team building for him. Obviously, a lot coming off of. There's a lot that happened last week, but hopefully we're going to pick up a win this week. He's going to challenge us in just a second. He's got a threatening team. He definitely has a threatening team. A lot of offense that our defense couldn't really hold up. So we're rocking a bit of a more offensive team this week. We just got to see what he actually brings when we finally do get the challenge from him, of course. Yeah, I know that JP likes to set up. He doesn't really switch a lot. He likes to use setup moves and try to sweep that way. Of course, he's probably going to bring Psyblade, his Mega Gallade. I'm nervous, more so because, I mean, JP, I don't know. He likes to set up and such. That's very rarely the best move in certain situations, though, so it kind of forces me to play a little bit more safer than I'd like. So we'll see what we can do. I haven't come up with names for Articuno or Gligar yet, so these are just temporary ways to fill the space, but let's see what he got. Let's see what he brings. So, okay, so all three of those big threats, not surprising. I'm surprised there's no Araquanid. I'm really surprised there's no Araquanid. Registeel and Lycanroc Knight. Overall, not too far from what I expected. Thundurus. Thundurus puts in work. If I get a Rocks, Thundurus could definitely do some damage. That said, it looks like his hazard removal is potentially Togetic, and I would guess that his hazard setter is Registeel. And that means he's probably a bulk up Lycanroc Knight, if I had to guess. So more offensive. So definitely a threatening team. As far as our lead goes, I mean, admittedly, for Mega Gallade and Weavile, we have switch-ins. For Lycanroc, we also have switch-ins. We can get up our rocks still nonetheless. So I do like Gligar as a lead and get up our rocks ASAP. Get some of that chip damage on Salazzle and Weavile and Togetic. I think that's the way to go. I don't know if he's, what's it called? Given that no one else has joined, I don't know if he's actually linked it to the Discord or Skype yet, but let's see here. You can check real quick. But yeah, no, I like Gligar as the lead. Get on my rocks ASAP. We can scout to see if he has Hidden Power Ice on a potential Salazzle lead, which he's probably looking at my team and saying if he has it, that it does really, really well. Articuno doesn't do as well as I anticipated. Mostly because Manaphy and Araquanid are both not here, and it would be able to hit pretty hard with Freeze Dry. Sweet. So he has linked to the Discord, and there's the flow of people. Sam's joined us. Thank you for joining, Sam. Glad to have you along for the battle. All right, let's start off with Gligar, especially because if he does lead off with one of his special attackers. Okay, so this thing's probably just gonna get up rocks. It's probably just gonna get up rocks. I admittedly will probably do that. I don't think this thing gets very many interesting moves, to be honest. Lycanroc, that is. At least the Night form. I'm not too familiar with the Night form. I'm a lot more familiar with the Day form because it's actually used a lot more and it's actually considered good. But yeah, this thing gets No Guard, which I imagine is what he's going to be using it for. I don't think he gets any ice moves outside of Hidden Power Ice. Yeah, so we should be pretty good to just do this. He might bulk up. If he does, it's not a big deal. We'll Toxic him the next turn. So let's Stealth Rock up as he gets up his rocks. That kind of sucks for Articuno, but at the very least, we now pressure him to defog if he wants to do that. Now, what does he go into? Something, but we'll Toxic it. Oh, is he just straight up Stone Edges? We'll Toxic you and get some damage off. And then we'll click Roost. And that's how it's going to work. Stone Edge has a good chance to crit, but even a crit wouldn't do more than 50%, so we'll get back to full health, which will be pretty helpful in my opinion. As he just goes into this. What's he going to start doing? Is this a Curse Registeel? It probably is, if I had to guess. Yeah, he could be Curse. Curse, Seismitoss, maybe? Let's see how much Suicune... I mean, Registeel, like, even its Curse set it doesn't get very powerful. It definitely doesn't. So our Suicune can probably take like a decent amount of or it takes nothing from like a Sleep Talk curse set. I mean, he could be running Seismic Toss, but even then, we still beat it if he wants to curse up. So I'm just going to Earthquake here and get some damage off, see what he wants to do. Toxic, hey, we got that immunity. Can't touch me. Yeah, it's a possibility. I think Gligar typically runs immunity. Sometimes it runs Hyper Cutter if you maybe don't want to pass negative stats like Intimidates or something like that. But I think it does typically run immunity, though I wasn't really too sure of that until I started using Gligar myself. On an anticipated Earthquake, he might go into something else. I'm going to Toxic here, because he probably doesn't want to stay in. He's probably going to go into Togekiss or potentially Mega Gallade here to go for an Ice Punch. Oh, and he goes straight into that. Wow. So this thing completely walls me. This thing completely walls me. Now, if he's got Hidden Power Ice, he's going to go for it right now. Yeah, because I can't really do much. It's Salazzle, and it's on a balloon, though, so it's not going to be doing tons and tons of damage, so we don't need to worry about that Life Orb. So Suicune can probably take it on, to be honest, especially given, well, I don't think he would go for, what's it called? I don't think he would go for Hidden Power Ice, or I don't think he would go for a Sludge Wave, of all things. I mean, we could Scout if he has Hidden Power Ice, because it's only going to do, like, 50% maybe. So we can actually Scout here. Unless he's... Oh, we don't want to give him a turn to Nasty Plot, though. I'm going to go hard into Suicune. Yeah, we're just going to go hard Suicune here. And there's the Hidden Power Ice. So, but I didn't want to give him the chance to Nasty Plot up. So that's why we did that. Honestly, we can probably just Calm Mind up and win here. We're not going to be taking a lot of damage from any of his attacks. We threatened him out with the Scald. And after a Calm Mind, we're doing quite a bit of damage. Mega Gallade, when it comes in, risks getting burnt, potentially, from a Scald. And until it bulks up quite a bit, it's not going to be doing a lot. So I'm going to Calm Mind here. As he goes hard into Registeel. What's he going to do here? Is he going to try and Roar me or Paralyze me or what? We'll just Scald and see what he wants to do. He's probably very specially defensive. You get a Burn, which is really nice, as he Toxics me. Honestly, though, I don't think that's that big of a deal. I don't think that's that big of a deal, because we can just Calm Mind again. And, we have Rest for a reason. Oh, T-Bolt, but damage, though? So, yeah, that's not going to be doing a lot of damage. I'm actually going to Rest up now, because I want to get healthy relatively quickly. And I don't want him taking advantage of our sleep turns by setting up with Mega Gallade or something like that. He's probably anticipating the Sleep Talk here, but we don't actually have it, so we're just going to chill. And we're just going to chill. His Thunderbolts are not doing much. They're doing 12% right now, which means a critical hit, if it broke through, would do around 36%. So not even 3 critical hits in a row would KO us, which is pretty cool. And yep. There's the thing. I thought of all things to do, he would probably try and set up with this. So, Rest. There goes one Sleep turn. We'll burn up the second turn. He's probably going to bulk up here. Yup. This is typical JP. Typical JP. And now we can Scald. And we're going to be doing around half. We're going to be doing around half. Worst case scenario, we can, what's it called? We can Articuno for a Hurricane. Let's get a Burn. Oh, we get a clean burn. We get a nice and clean burn. So we're just going to Scald again on the anticipated Drain Punch, which does a solid 28%. Suicune is probably going to take this one, guys. I think Suicune's going to take this one. Sam in the chat. Oh my god. He can try and Toxic us. We're going to Calm Mind up again. Because we're going to have to try and take out, what's it called? We're going to have to try and take out Togetic. We're just going to keep Calm Minding. I don't know if he has Sleep Talk or not. Probably not, if I had to guess. As he goes into this thing. We just keep doing that. What's he going to do? Defog here, potentially? We can... I wonder if we kill this thing. Let's see here. Our Scald at what? +4? That's the wrong stat. Bear with me, guys. Is going to be doing about half. It's probably not going to KO. He might just defog here. He might just defog here or try to nasty pass or something like that. I'm just going to Scald in case he's... I don't know. I see nasty plots. Okay, and then he might try and air slash us, but we actually outspeed him. So we're just going to click Scald again and KO this thing. So he must have had close to no speed investment. And we are at full HP, +4, special attack and special defense. I don't know. I don't know, man. We're going to Calm Mind again, and we'll just keep setting up on this. Max left right away. He has Sleep Talk? Or no, he's just fast asleep. I think that was his first sleep turn, so he's going to give us one more sleep turn. So we'll Calm Mind again. How does it feel, Nick? Oh, it feels so nice to have Suicune back like this. What we're actually going to do is we're going to roar this thing out. I think. Yeah, because then we force something to come in and take rocks damage, and then we get a free Scald off on this when it comes back in. Or do we just Scald right now and do a lot of damage to it? I think it'll do roughly 36% or so. The question is, do we roar it out or do we Scald? He's gonna Toxic us. I think we'll just roar. Yeah, I think we'll just roar. And shuffle things around. Get out of here. So that thing's probably gonna click Knockoff to get rid of our leftovers, and then he'll go back into Registeel. Oh, he fakes out. He's Life Orb Fake Out. I'm not a big fan of Fake Out. I know, we brought a different set too. It's crazy. Crazy, I know. But he can go for Knockoff. It's going to do a lot, actually. We can just Scald, though, and knock this thing out. And then we can rest up on whatever wants to come in, potentially. Oh, ooh, his Lycanroc might be able to knock us out. That's scary. I don't know if we outspeed Lycanroc. Probably not, if I had to guess. Unless, if he's got speed investment, he outspeeds us. That said, let's see how much Stone Edge would do. If he's got plenty of attack, he might actually just knock us out here, which is actually really disappointing. That said, from here, Scarf, HP Ground would KO. Maybe I should have just rested there on the knockoff. That was probably the better play, given that after the knockoff, he wouldn't have 3-hit KO'd us. So that's my bad here. He's probably just going to Stone Edge. And he outsped our Gligar, so... Aw, man, I don't want to do this. I don't want that to happen. What we can do is we can go into our Scizor if we want. Our physically defensive Scizor and SD. And that way we'll KO the Salazzle when it comes back in. If I recall correctly, let's see, Scizor's +2 Bullet Punch to Salazzle does 49% minimum. Or, no, it does 50% minimum. So, unless he's got some HP investment, of course, but... Oh, man, but I don't want Suicune to die. How much do we take from potential Stone Edge? Let's see here. Why did I... Yeah, Scizor, Lycanroc, I'm gonna fix that. What's it called? If he's, like, max attack... I just want to make sure I'm not, like, throwing the game or something like that. If he's max attack Adamant and Scizor, but before the Mega Evolution, let's see how much a Stone Edge would do. Why am I... Stone Edge, it wouldn't do a ton. It would do a decent amount after Rocks, to be honest. I hate it, but I'm just gonna sack this. Sad face, Suicune goes down. That was my bad, I misplayed, and I should have gone for Rest instead of Scalding the Weavile. That's my bad. But now we can go into Scizor here, and we can click SD. Yeah. Or do we go into this and click SD? He's running HP Ice. We probably take one. I mean, either way, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure we've got this at this point. So I'm just going to go to this. So we'll just Mega Evolve and SD. And That should be fine. Fire Fang. Not doing enough, though. So we get a clean SD, and we'll Bullet Punch. I didn't even realize that this thing got Fire Fang. It crossed my mind, but either way, at this point, our HP isn't really consequential. So, I'm pretty sure we knock out Salazzle at this point at +2, too, so... And we roost up on Redisteel, and we just wall that thing hard. Cool, so down goes the Lycanroc. Man, this could have been another 6-0 Suicune sweep. I wish I had just played. I probably got ahead of myself. We'll just BP again here. It's easily our best play. He's got HP Ice, he's already shown it. Either way, we live one with Gligar anyways. We live one with Thundurus, we live one with Gligar, like... Yeah, so it's kind of over, to be honest. So, yeah, now we will, we'll roost up. He's only got Thunderbolts to hit us with. Or some other move, maybe Seismic Toss? Yeah, he's only got T-Bolts. This is our victory, boys. Let's see how much Bug Bite does. 27. Not bad. We'll keep SDing up. And Scizor should be able to take this one. I mean, he obviously can go for Para-Hacks, which is fine. Its probability is in his favor for getting Paras. So that's fine. We'll SD again. Nice. And now we'll try and roost up to get healthy. He's almost back at full, which is fine. He also only has 13 more, what's it called? Thunderbolts, if it comes down to it, but now we'll Bug Bite up, and this should do a hefty amount of damage. A clean 63%. So, GG. This could have been a 6-0 if I played correctly with Suicune, which is kind of a sad thing that I let that go, especially given how much I like having sweeps with Suicune, but that should be the game. GG, JP. I'm glad we were able to bounce back. I'm kind of sad we didn't get to show off the Articuno or the Garchomp, the, what's it called, the Continental Crush, but yeah, it's good. It's good bounce back. Good to get back on a winning streak of one game. I don't remember exactly who we play next week, but I hope you guys are looking forward to it. I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of confidence. This one wasn't as intense, it wasn't as stressful, it was just kind of simple and clean. So, on that note, I will see you guys in the next battle. But until then, this is Midnight Zero, and this mission is complete.